Hello everyone, welcome back to another video. Today on the bench we have an 18 size 21 joule Waltham Crescent Street. This watch had significant poise issues, so for the past couple days I've been getting it back to railroad timekeeping. Here's where this watch started. As you can see, there was a pretty big variance between the vertical positions. There was a maximum variance of 188 seconds per day, and the beat error was high as well at 3.2 milliseconds. And here are the variances after poising. Maximum variance of 9 seconds a day with a beat error of 0.2 milliseconds is pretty good if I say so myself. Let's take a look at the case now. The crystal is in good condition, but the case itself could use a polish. The crown is a little loose as well. The dial has a few hairlines and a small chip at the 7 o'clock position, but I think I'll leave those as is. Personally, I think it adds a little character to the watch. This is a swing-out style case. The inside of the case has some corrosion that we'll have to take care of. Here's the movement itself. Highly decorated, as these railroad grade movements often were. I actually found an advertisement for this movement from 1903, and in today's money this watch would have cost around $1,100 to $1,300. This movement has a dust ring, so we'll remove that first. Now we'll remove the balance wheel. Next up are the hands and dial. Even on the base plate here, this watch is highly decorated with perlage. Let's go ahead and remove the hour wheel. And the canon pinion. Now we'll remove the intermediate wheels. So far, everything looks good, just some old lubrication. Before I remove the time setting lever and the yoke, I'll make sure that the watch is fully wound down. Now we can continue on with that. With that done, we'll flip back over to the bridge side. We'll start by removing the ratchet and crown wheels. There's a little oil in the center of the ratchet wheel, but nothing too bad. There's quite a bit of old oil on the underside of the crown wheel. There's a small amount of rust on the click screw. Now we'll remove the barrel bridge. and the gear train bridge. Let's take a moment to appreciate that not only is the plate underneath the balance wheel itself decorated, but the underside of the base plate is as well. These are areas that would generally only be seen by people servicing the watch, and that goes to show you how much time and effort was put into making these watches. All of the gear teeth and pinions look fine, as well as all the jewels. So let's take a look at the mainspring. This watch has a safety barrel. I don't recall ever having worked on one, so this should be interesting. This is really an ingenious setup. Normally the barrel arbor itself would have a tongue to catch and engage the mainspring, but this arbor has a square end on the bottom to engage the bottom of the barrel. So with this setup, you don't need a safety pinion on the second wheel, because if the mainspring breaks, the bottom of the barrel will just spin without affecting the gear train itself. And the mainspring looks perfectly fine, so we won't need to replace that. And that's the watch fully disassembled. I'll be back once it's cleaned, reassembled, and running. Here's the movement, shiny and clean again. And here's the dial. Like I said earlier, I'm going to leave this as is because I think it adds character. And here are the positional variances in timekeeping after poising. Thanks for watching. I hope you all enjoyed the video, and I'll see you next time.